Member for Menzies.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Deputy Speaker, a generation ago, the government of then Premier Jeff Kennett in Victoria took decisions about infrastructure that have had a very substantial continuing economic effect in Melbourne in particular and for Victoria more broadly. The extension of the Tullamarine Freeway, the building of the City Link, the extension of the Monash Freeway and, most significantly, the joining of these together around Melbourne was visionary at the time and has been very positive in terms of not just the amenity for drivers in Melbourne, but also for the economic benefits, and those economic benefits are continuing. Subsequently, decisions were made by another government in relation to the East Link exercise in Victoria. And the point of this is that these sorts of decisions are very much long-term decisions. They take a visionary look at what's required for a city like Melbourne and put in place the changes that need to be made. And if you look at the latest data, you'll see that the population of Melbourne in 2013-14 alone increased by 95,700 people, bringing the total population to some 4.4 million. In other words, an additional 1,800 people per week are added to the population of Melbourne, and this is likely to continue for years into the future. That's reflected in registrations. In 2010, there were some 4.1 million vehicle registrations in Victoria. By 2015, this had risen to 4.56 million. In other words, an increase of almost 500,000 vehicles on the roads, or 11% increase in just 5 years, and one would expect that that increase will continue again into the future. That's why, for my constituents, the building of the East-West Link remains of paramount consideration. Anybody who drives, as I do in Melbourne, from the eastern suburbs into Melbourne in the morning or the afternoon will know the volume of traffic that uses the East-West Link. Equally, there's an increasing volume of traffic in the southeast on the Monash Freeway as well. And in particular, what's concerning my constituents is the virtual gridlock for hours in the morning and the afternoon around the suburbs of Bulleen and Heidelberg. Rosanna Road, Banksia Street, Burgundy Street and Manningham Road virtually come to standstill from early in the morning until mid-morning, and then from mid-afternoon until later in the afternoon every day. So it's regretted that the current government in Victoria, the government of Premier Andrews, tore up the East-West Link contract. It should be built, and it should be built as soon as possible.